Hello, everybody. Welcome to Prophetic Lifestyles with Bernard Bolton, where we are currently concentrating on ministry and the marketplace. We're reaching out to ministers, whether you are a minister in a congregation by serving through your gifts, through encouragement, or whether you are a vocational minister, such as an apostle, prophet, teacher, evangelist, and pastor, and we are reaching out to you who have marketplace abilities and skills, but you're still in ministry, but you're also in the marketplace. I would dare say that all of us are in the marketplace, whether you are a business person, an entrepreneur, a freelancer, a life coach, a mentor, or you're providing some type of service by which you are receiving compensation. So there is a so there is a burden on us from the Lord to understand how to navigate between ministry and the marketplace, because most of us who have a ministry mind, we carry that ministry mind or mindset into the marketplace to our detriment. Okay, so this month we're concentrating on ministry and the marketplace, and then on Saturday, July the 1st, we're going to start our first ever ministry and marketplace boot camp, where we're going to be walking you through, training you, teaching you, mentoring you, coaching you in how to navigate between ministry and the marketplace. In ministry, there's a legitimate call on some of us, and then there is a gifting in all of us that allows us to do ministry. But in the marketplace, we are sent to make a living, to make a difference, to accumulate wealth and riches. In the marketplace, we are free to make money. And so we'll be dealing with all of this in the ministry and marketplace boot camp. All right. So today I want to talk about marketplace parables. I want to share with you two parables that Jesus Jesus taught, and these parables are recorded in the Gospel of Matthew, in St. Matthew chapter 13, and in chapter 13 verses 44 through 46. In verse 44, this is called the parable of the treasures. And then in verses 45 and 46, this one is called the parable of the pearls. And one of the things we're demonstrating how Jesus would tell these parables, but the parables are not just religious based or religious nature. These parables that reveal what the kingdom of heaven or the kingdom of God looked like were actually they're actually ministry parables or spiritual parables, and then some of the parables are what we call marketplace parables. I haven't heard anyone else use that term, so I believe that term is unique to us. It may have been used by others, but marketplace parables are parables that Jesus shared or taught from, because he was showing us how the kingdom of God manifests in the marketplace, and how if we follow these marketplace parables, then we will succeed in the marketplace. So this alone shares us that Jesus is not just, as a matter of fact, Jesus never came to teach religion. He came to teach life. He came to teach life in God, life in the Spirit. He came to show us how to prosper and how to advance in the earth. And one of the places where we prosper and advance is in the marketplace. So I hope you're going to enjoy this teaching. All right, so in Matthew 13:44, it reads, the kingdom of heaven is like treasures hidden in a field, which a man, forgive me, which a man found and hid. And for joy over it, he goes and sells all that he has and buys that field. Now, notice the terms that Jesus is using here. Okay. He said the kingdom of heaven is like treasures hidden in a field. Well, another way of looking at that is looking at opportunities. Many of us are in the marketplace because we are finding opportunities there. We are finding treasures there. We are finding hidden treasures that have not yet been revealed to the general population. But we found them because we are creative and innovative. All right. Then notice where he talks about how the man goes and sells everything that he has, all of his possession. He goes and sells it. He sells it so that he can then purchase the field. And in purchasing the field, he is purchasing the treasures in the field. So that is a legitimate business. That is legitimate business transaction that the man is carrying out. Okay. And so those terms show us that Jesus is illustrating to us how to operate in the marketplace. All right. Now, in these parables that we are sharing today, Jesus is vividly depicting the kingdom of heaven as treasures, and he's using a marketplace setting. Okay. He's not using a religious setting. He's not using a ministry setting, but he's using a marketplace setting. And these parables conveys to the audience, to those that were hearing, they convey the significance of the marketplace, how the marketplace is actually, how the kingdom of God is demonstrated in the marketplace. Okay. Now notice that our language, please notice that our language is intentional. Okay. Notice that our language is intentional. We're using intentional language. By understanding these parables as marketplace parables, we gain valuable insight into how we can make choices to fully embrace business and embracing business in the kingdom of God. How the kingdom of God is actually revealed in business, in the marketplace, in creativity, in innovation, in buying and selling. All right. In these parables, Jesus uses images that are familiar to those who are working in the marketplace. So if I was to, which I'm not even going to try because I didn't write, but if I was to contemporize this parable, this first parable talking about the hidden treasures, I might do a parable on Bitcoin. Now I know Bitcoin is kind of controversial. Some people don't believe in it, but let's say that modern day parable would be about the man who found Bitcoin in the field, and he goes and sells everything. He liquidates his accounts. He divests himself of his market investments so that he can purchase this Bitcoin, and by purchasing it, he becomes wealthy beyond imagination. Okay, that is how Jesus used parables to illustrate the kingdom of heaven. All right, now in the and so in this parable that we've just read, in this parable, Jesus speaks about a man who discovers a hidden treasure buried in a field. The man recognizes the immeasurable value, because when you're in the marketplace, you're either carrying something of value. It's a value to you, but it's also a value to your client or your customer. And so you carry it to the marketplace because you recognize the value of it, and you want to purchase this entire market. Okay. And so the only way you can purchase the entire market is to divest yourself of all of everything that you own, so that you can sell, so that you can purchase the field. Okay. Now there are several key aspects which are seen in this parable through the lenses of the marketplace setting. First of all, we see the discovery of the treasure. All right. Many times in marketplace, we are in the marketplace because we are looking for something. The merchant, the man here is searching. He's searching the marketplace for hidden treasures, which also could be considered opportunities that will increase his wealth, increase his income, increase his net worth. And so because he is searching, because again, in the marketplace, you go into the marketplace, many of us go into the marketplace because we've already created an opportunity, but then some of us go into the marketplace because we are looking for an opportunity, right? And so this man, he comes upon this extraordinary find. All right, because when you're looking for something, whatever you are looking for, that's a very valuable kingdom principle. Whatever you are looking for, you're going to find. Seek and ye shall find, Jesus said in Matthew chapter 7. All right. And so when you have a desire, a burning, zealous desire to seek, all right, the treasures in the marketplace, eventually you're going to find them. But then by finding them, we're not just finding money or finding wealth, but we're also finding the kingdom of God, because many of the things that we're finding in the marketplace is in fact the manifestation of the kingdom of God. All right. The second thing that we can talk about in this parable is the incomparable worth of the treasure. The man's response to the discovery highlights how important this treasure is. It surpasses the value of everything that he owns. It is leading him to sacrifice, because again, many of the people who are successful in the marketplace, they are willing to sacrifice everything that they have to possess what they do not have. All right. And so it's not just hard work in the marketplace that's going to get you the success you're looking for, but it is also that ability to sacrifice. So similarly, if you are an entrepreneur, if you are an innovator, creator, if you are a freelancer, okay, then there will come a time where you will sacrifice everything that you have in order to gain the incomparable thing that you are searching for. And then number three, we look at the radical choice that the man makes. He decides to sell everything. That's radical. He's not saving anything. So he is putting himself out there. He is risking everything, all right, to embrace this business acquisition. And so this challenges us in the marketplace, all right, to examine our own priorities and our willingness to let go of anything that might hinder our pursuit of the business that we want to accomplish. All right. And so in this parable, again, these are the three things that this parable illustrates to us who are in the marketplace: the discovery of the treasury, the worth of the treasury, and then the radical choice. Okay. Now let's get to the parable of the costly pearl, which is in verses 45 and 46. Jesus says, again, the kingdom of heaven is like a merchant seeking beautiful pearls, who, when he had found one pearl of great price, went and sold all that he had and bought it. So there's a lot of parallels between these two parables, which is the reason, which may be the reason why they were put together. They were put together in order. Okay, so the merchant, again, what is a merchant? A merchant is a marketplace person. A merchant is a person who is engaged in the business of buying and selling, acquiring, releasing. A merchant is a person who has products to sell. But this merchant is also searching for something. Because again, in the marketplace, we're not just selling something, but we are searching for something. And so he finds this one pearl of exceptional quality and value. And upon discovering it, he decides to sell all of his possessions, like the man in the prior parable, to obtain it. Okay. Now, here again, this is what I want us to look at in terms of marketplace. When you're in the marketplace, you're not just in the marketplace to sell, but you're also in the marketplace to search. You're in the marketplace to find something greater. Okay. And so as the merchant seeks to find his pearl, the merchant is searching for the best. That's what we should be doing in the marketplace. Okay. Your product should be the best. If it's a book, if it's a recording, if you are an artist, if you have created a work of art, whatever you're creating, all right, you should create the best. But then also we're looking for opportunities. And I believe that even though we're in times of great desolation, these are also the times of great opportunities for those who are looking for something, not just there to hustle and not just there to make a living or to make a profit, but you are searching for something. The merchant was actively searching for the best. And so when we're in the marketplace, we're searching for the best. Many times the thing that God has for us, all right, is the best. And we should be searching for things that's going to bring immeasurable value to our lives. All right. And so the search for the pearl demonstrates the merchant's purpose and his priority. He's not just there to sell, but he's also looking for something. So that's his purpose for the marketplace. All right. What is your purpose for the marketplace? Are you just there to sell, or are you looking for something that's going to add value to your life? And are you making your purpose your priority? All right. And so consequently, both men find great treasures. Both men find what they're pursuing. Both men find what they are seeking for. And so in the marketplace, I want to encourage you not just to be there to sell, to make a profit, but also be there to find the best thing, to find the greater thing, whether it's tangible or intangible. Okay, you might be looking for an education. That's why I want to again encourage you to join our boot camp, because in the boot camp we're going to be releasing intangible principles. We're going to be teaching how to profit. We're going to be teaching how to succeed in ministry, because I've had 39 years in ministry now. And we're also going to show you how to succeed in the marketplace. I've been in the marketplace since 2009 as a writer, prophetic writer, and a publisher, and also a writing coach. And so I have seen the principles. I have seen how blessed I am in order to pour into the lives of others. Okay, so God bless you. Listen, this Saturday we're going to be doing a live right here on YouTube. We're going to be doing a live around 12 o'clock. p.m., where we'll be talking about ministry in the marketplace, and we'll be taking your questions. Okay. So God bless you. Shalom. Hope to see you this Saturday.